They told it to slow down, to evolve, to compromise, to become sensible. But the Hayabusa has never listened. In 1999, it broke the speed barrier. In 2021, it came back from the dead. And now, in 2025, the bird of prey returns once again, smarter, sharper, and hungrier than ever. You thought the story was over. But it's only just begun. And trust me, what you're about to hear by the end of this ride will change how you see the Hayabusa forever. Chapter 1: Legacy of a Legend. Before we dive into what's new, let's remember what makes this name, Hayabusa, more than just a motorcycle. The name itself means peregrine falcon, a bird that hunts and kills blackbirds in mid-air. A poetic jab at its arch-rival, the Honda Blackbird, the fastest motorcycle of its time. Suzuki didn't just want to go faster. They wanted to dominate. Quietly. Brutally. In 1999, they unleashed a 1,299 cubic centimeters monster, a bulbous aerodynamic missile that could touch 194 miles per hour straight out of the crate. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't polished. But it was faster than anything else. And it changed the entire landscape of motorcycle performance. For 2 decades, the Hayabusa held a cult-like grip on speed junkies, drag racers, and cross-country maniacs. Until Euro 5 emissions nearly killed it in 2018. But legends don't die easily. In 2021, the Gen 3 Busa returned, more refined, more electronic, and more grown-up. And now, with the 2025 update, the legend has taken another step forward. Chapter 2: What's new for 2025? Let's get into it. At first glance, the 2025 Hayabusa looks familiar. And that's intentional. Suzuki isn't chasing trends. They're reinforcing identity. But dig deeper, and you'll find something new in almost every layer. First up, the engine. Still the iconic 1,340 cubic centimeters inline-four. But now, it breathes better. Suzuki has revised the intake funnels, optimized the valve lift profiles, and fine-tuned the ECU mapping to squeeze more usable torque across the mid-range. We're still talking 190 horsepower, but it now kicks harder between 4,000 and 7,000 RPM. This is where the Busa lives, where it surges forward without effort, pulling like a freight train in every gear. This year also brings revised ride-by-wire tuning, making the throttle more responsive, yet smoother. No more jerky transitions or hesitation at mid-throttle. It's not about more power, it's about better power. Chapter 3: Chassis and Handling Evolution. What good is power without control? Suzuki knows this, and that's why the twin-spar aluminum frame has been subtly reworked. It's not a redesign, it's a recalibration. Lighter subframe. Reinforced swing arm pivot. And the KYB suspension has been revalved for 2025, giving it better response under braking and a more planted feel during high-speed sweepers. Braking gets a small but crucial upgrade. Brembo-style calipers on dual 320mm rotors, paired with cornering ABS. For a 582-pound beast, this setup feels surprisingly nimble. It doesn't flick like a 600, but it communicates. Lean in, and it settles with purpose. It still feels like a land missile, but now, a guided one. Chapter 4: Electronics Package. This is where the 2025 Hayabusa truly earns its wings. You get 6-axis IMU, 10-level traction control, 3-level launch control, 3 power modes, 3 engine brake settings, cornering ABS, wheelie control, slope-dependent braking, cruise control, hill hold assist, quickshifter with auto blipper. All visible on a hybrid display, analog tack and speedo flanking a full-color TFT interface that brings it all to life. It's intuitive, fluid, and finally modern. For 2025, Suzuki also adds smartphone integration via their new My Suzuki Connect app, allowing ride tracking, diagnostics, and route planning straight from your phone. Chapter 5: Design and Aerodynamics. The Hayabusa has always had a controversial look. Big, bulky, blunt. But form followed function, and it still does. The 2025 design tweaks are subtle but effective. Sharper body panels, tighter gaps, improved ducting and airflow around the radiator and exhaust to manage heat more efficiently. The LED lighting is now adaptive, the cornering headlight pivots into turns. And the taillight assembly is sleeker, more integrated. But the big news? Active Aero. Yes, Suzuki has introduced electronically adjustable winglets, disguised along the front fairing. At triple-digit speeds, they deploy automatically to enhance downforce and reduce wobble during high-speed maneuvers. This is the first time a production Hayabusa uses Active Aero, and it puts it in the same league as Superbikes, costing twice as much. Chapter 6: The Surprise, Hayabusa are prototype. Here's the twist. In a closed-door Tokyo preview, Suzuki teased something different. A matte black concept, codenamed Hayabusa R. Rumors, some confirmed, suggest all-in semi-active suspension, carbon fiber subframe and wheels, weight savings of 30 pounds, and, wait for it, a mild hybrid system for torque boost on launch. This would make it the first hybrid hyperbike in history. Electric assist at low RPM, then traditional fury once the engine spools. It's not just a gimmick. It's the future. And Suzuki might just be the first to do it right. Chapter 7: Final Thoughts. The Falcon flies again. The 2025 Hayabusa isn't just a motorcycle. It's a defiant, glorious middle finger to anyone who thinks motorcycles need to be tamed. In a world of spec sheet worship and marketing hype, the Hayabusa stays true to itself, delivering real-world speed, real-world comfort, and real-world dominance. No carbon fiber wings. No insane horsepower pissing contests. Just a thunderous four-cylinder, wrapped in wind tunnel skin, built to devour continents in a single twist. It's a bike you respect, because if you don't, it will humble you. Whether you're drag racing, sport touring, or just flexing at the Friday night bike meet, the Hayabusa still commands the spotlight. Closing, channel sign OFF. This has been your long-form, no-fluff, full-throttle breakdown of the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa, the icon that simply refuses to die. If you love deep dives into performance legends, engineering marvels, and raw riding emotion, hit subscribe to S.I.R. Rider. Because here, we don't chase trends. We ride through them. Until next time, stay focused, stay fast, and remember, there's fast. There's Superbike fast. And then, there's Hayabusa. This is S.I.R. Rider, signing off.